Hello and welcome to ARK Survival Evolved. We're on the Extinction map, and today me and Milo we're sitting just outside of the entrance for the desert cave because we want to go and take on the desert titan today. So I've pretty much cleared everything out of my little base just on the off chance, because as far as I'm aware this thing's going to spawn out here somewhere. I've never taken Milo through this cave, so I'm not quite sure what to expect. I mean, I know there's like things like shortcuts, so I'm curious because they did start. Oh, you can still jump, so that's a good thing. So at least we can still jump. Right, okay, so we can't dive, but we can jump. So that's something. Because I think early on you could dive, like you could literally fly through here, but I don't know how you're going to do it with this time round. Let's see if we can get over there. Oh, yeah. So originally you could literally like fly things through here, but they've done quite a bit of disabling, just like so it's not so easy. I could have really just like brought like something like Freya, I suppose, and then it would have been a lot easier just to run through. But the trouble is I'm not going to actually use Freya at all in the end battle anyway, so it kind of seems pointless. So let's see, where do we need to be? I'm trying to get my bearings here, because alright, okay, so we need to be right over there. Right, come on. Oh, now is not a time to be going to the toilet. We don't want to be taking toilet breaks at this late stage. So that's not too bad, actually. I mean, you can just like hop around. I mean, it's got the stamina. It feels a bit strange because I'm usually like would dive and what have you, but yeah, that's fairly easy enough to do to get through. Don't think I've aggroed anything, or at least anything that's going to come through at this late stage. So I'll just double check before I jump off. Right, okay. So that's a good thing about this place, is there's usually nothing that I've seen anyway. That, for the times I've been through, I haven't seen anything on the plate. So, oh, right. Well, that's something I do need. Duh, I need the artifact, don't I? Right, so the artifact will be over there. I think it spawns over here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it spawns over there. Wow, I'm going right into the ceiling now. Right, so let's get this artifact, and then we can go over there. It's kind of weird, like with other maps, you've got to go right through, and you would normally pick up the artifact, and you just basically hoard a lot of like copies of the artifact so that you can summon the boss at the beacons. But with this, there's just no point doing that, because you've got to go through the cave anyway just to summon it. Right, so as far as I'm aware, I should have all the bits and pieces that I need. Yeah, right, so let's just jump off here. Right, so we want them, and that. Right, so we shall now... So that's basically the 100 corrupt hearts, 10 fire talons from the wyverns, and 10 Sargo skins. I don't know if it matters if I'm on Milo or not. I know with like the other bosses, you normally don't want to be sitting on one of these because you get thrown around, so I'll just stay close to Milo. I've got him on passive, because the trouble is he'll fly off if anything attacks him. He'll run away and start. I'll be forever like trying to chase after him. So the only thing I've really got on me is an assault rifle with some bullets, shotgun shells. Right, now there's a problem straight up. Is where the heck's Milo? Where the heck's Milo gone to? This is an interesting start. I've no idea where Milo is. Because I mean, there's the desert titan, but oh, there's Milo down there. I have the same problem, I must admit, when I'm doing the teleports. Even if I've got him close by me, he ends up like miles away for some strange reason. Right, let's get up into the atmosphere here. So the idea is to... Right, so that causes damage, so... Done a bit of damage there. Right, so we're going to be out of stamina, so we've been marked for lightning. Right, so I'm going to get out of the way, because I don't want any lightning to strike me. So it drops a load of lightning down there, so we've barely touched that thing and it's heading over this way, so that thing's pretty much right over my base at the moment. I'm going to try and lure it over to the left if I can, because I'm quite interested in doing a little bit of a test, so I can see the flock as well. So see if I can drag it over to here, because if you look over here, what I've got is I've got some Volanosaurs down here. Now it's not that high up actually. I was expecting it to be a lot higher, so... Oh wow, it's dumped a load of lightning over near where my base is. So that's not good. I mean, I'm not seeing a timer going telling me I'm on a limit or anything, but I want to see if I can pull it over in this direction. If that's a thing. Because then I can be a bit sneaky and I can get the Volanosaurs to go through. So yeah, the idea is basically to get the Volanosaurs to shoot it while it's up there. I mean, there's not that much I'm doing while I'm down here. See if I can do much damage to it while I'm here. Don't know if I can. Are we hitting it at all? I mean, I'm targeting it. I don't know if I'm actually hit. I mean, you've got the red. Well, I think I am. So I'm not seeing any numbers. You see, that's a trouble. So I don't know if I'm actually. I mean, the green little bar's moving, so it looks like I am hitting it. So it's heading over in this direction anyway, so that's a thing. So let's see if I can... because at the moment it's just a time thing, you know, how much time is it going to take? So let's see. You stay there, buddy. Right, so we're not hitting it from this... Right, at least I know from this distance we're too far away. Nope, definitely too far. Blimey, it's slow, I'll give it that. Are we going through? Oh, a bit. We did a bit. I'm not seeing the actual corrupted nodules, I must admit. I think you've got to cause a damage to get those corrupted nodules to expose. Ah, there you go. See there? See they're like that flat. Oh no, that's the flock. Because as far as I'm aware, there's that one there, there's a one on that side, and there's a one just above the tail that we've got to hit. Ah. So that's done a bit of damage. Right, so I've been targeted. Right, okay, so we're going to have to basically dash now. Oh! I was really trying to dash there. Running out of stamina. So there's a tip that you've got to basically make sure you've got some stamina still left. I'm wondering that's now heading over to my base, because I've got some of the Volanosaurs are over there, and I don't know if they'll be able to hit it from there. Yeah, it's targeting my base. I better get out of the way, otherwise I'm not going to get enough stamina back. It is at least, it's heading towards me. I need to sort of like pull it over towards where those Volanosaurs are, because I'm really just curious to see if I can get it to, you know, get them things to target it. I mean, I suppose I could have left them down here, to be honest. I left them up there because I thought it would be like really, really high up, and it's not. It's actually quite low down. It's a lot lower down than I thought. How far away is it? Right, it's over there. I should have probably brought the mech. If I'd brought the mech, I could have probably done quite a lot more damage with it. Because if you go by the suggestions, it's I think they're saying that you want a Managama with about 3,000 stamina. I mean, this dude, he's got quite a lot of stamina, to be honest. but he's still not doing so as well as I would have liked. I mean, the health isn't going down that much, to be honest. So these things have got a heck of a lot of health. I mean, doing things like the Forest Titan's a lot easier because I've got, you know, I can get like the Rexes can do a lot of damage, but this thing it's not like. So I think I can do quite a bit. So in hindsight, I would have been better off if I'd brought the mech as well. But let's see if I can. I want to at least try and get its attention. Because I think in my case it's probably aggroing the base. Unless I'm just too far away for it to be interested. But at this rate I'm just going to be basically using the Mana Garment to cause damage, and it's just gonna, I think it's just gonna take forever. Unless I can pull it over to, you know, where those Velonosaurs are, this is just gonna take a while. I mean, it's actually heading towards my base, which wasn't the plan. Because I've got like a smaller crew over there. There's these guys down there. Oh no, it's attacking the Tapejara. I forgot. Yes, I've got my Tapejara here as well. Oh, Strew. Let's tell you what. Let's leave Milo down there. I had the Tapejara because I wanted to see what the Tapejara would be like. Right, let's leave you there. Oh, hang on a minute. Ow! 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 I've got enough problems. Do you mind? I'm trying to deal with a bloomin' Titan out here. What? Are you having a laugh? Why are you even bothering me? Bloomin' Carnos, and I'm really ironic. I want to get the Tapejara and the Velonosaurs out the way. Because this is not good. I'm going to have to. It must have picked up on them. It must have picked on them for some strange reason. I left the Tapejara over there. The plan was to basically pull it over to the Velonosaurs, and then I'd come back and try a test with the Tapejara. Well, that plan seems to have gone pear-shaped. Let's try that then. Oh, actually, I'll have to make sure that. Right, come on, you. I'll have to make sure Milo here is on. It's just taking a bit of damage. I'll have to make sure Milo here stays on neutral, because I can't risk him getting like badgered by something. So let's try this then, because I mean I can do about 261 damage. So I think it's, where is it, control. So we're doing anything? Wow, down to 40%. I haven't even dinted it. Oh, hang on a minute. This is not good. I mean, I'm quite a distance away. I would have thought like I could at least like. I mean, maybe it's not. Oh no! More lightning. I would have thought like, because it's you know, I would have been able to get some damage with element, but maybe it's not bothered by it. Let me get out of that mode. It just doesn't seem phased. It's like it's not interested at all. Are you gonna come over this way? Ah, Struth. Yeah, so that's probably not like a good idea, is because of it's targeting them and it's taking them out on lightning. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm going to get targeted by lightning. I don't know if that does anything because I'm not on the ground. So the trick is trying to get them to, trying to get its attention. Okay, I'm being targeted again. I don't think it bothers because I'm up in the air. But obviously it wasn't a good idea, like leaving those on their own on the ground, because they take quite a lot of damage. Are you coming or what? Come on. No, it's not interested at all. I can't tell if I'm doing any damage though. So let's see how much. 722. What the heck was that? Yeah, I can't tell if I'm doing any damage, but I mean, if I am, it's like, where are they? They look as though they're not actually. Actually, they're not actually hitting them at all. They looked as though they were actually like disappearing off somewhere. Okay, so that's not much of a. That's not much use then doing that then. So that's disappointing. Let me go and get Milo then. I think the only option is pretty much Milo then. Speaking of which, where is he? So there's not a great deal I can like do with these Velonosaurs, which kind of sucks really. I was hoping to come on, Milo. Yeah, so those Velonosaurs down there got targeted. Now I don't know where that's going to go to next. Where's Milo? Milo's going to be probably running along the floor. Yeah, he's running along the floor, which seems a bit crazy. But what I'm going to do is, I think it's just a case of all I can do is just keep going backwards and forwards with the Milo and just basically taking it out that way. Because the element, I don't think I mean, I wasn't seeing any numbers. Maybe it's because I'm too far away, but I'm just not seeing much in terms of like damage. But these dudes here, they're all unaggressive anyway, so let's see if I can find Milo. He'll be down here somewhere. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Right, so I think it's just going to be a slow process of, you know, literally just running through. Where have you gone? Milo, come here. Come here. Yeah, I think it's just going to be pretty much a slow process of bouncing around and just diving through that Titan, which with Milo, which seems kind of boring to be honest, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, at least we're doing some damage anyway, so. Right then, well, it's just going to be pretty much just a repeat of that, so I'm just going to pause the video and I'll bring you back later on once we've started making some, you know, some progress. See you shortly. Well, it's still taking a while. We're about, what, the 10 minutes in. Still got quite a bit of health, but what I'm finding, I mean, it doesn't help to be like low down on the ground, because you haven't spent a lot of like stamina like jumping around. So I'm just trying like combinations of like, you know, shooting it with the alt attack and then trying to dive through it. For some reason I forgot to dive there, but that seems to help. If I can get up to that area up there where my base is, there are times where I can actually target that thing and just shoot it from the ground, but then you've got the chain lightning to deal with. I mean, from what I can tell, I seem fairly okay as long as I'm up in the air, and it's very, very easy to just jump out of the way, to be honest. I don't have to like dive out the way, I can just practically jump. So I mean, it's targeting me already for the for there. I'm going to dive through it, so I'll at least cause some damage. So the health's going down, it just takes a while. So I'm just going to keep at it, and then I'll bring you back later on. See you shortly. Okay, well, another tactic I'm now doing is, while I wait for like Milo to sort of get his stamina back, I'm just jumping off and then shooting this thing with a shotgun, to be honest. You know, either an assault rifle, a shotgun, or whatever you've got seems to do the trick. Let's jump back on you again. I mean, it would obviously be a lot better if I was up at a higher height, then I wouldn't have to jump so much. Because I mean, I'm doing quite a bit of damage, you know, while you're doing this like jumping about. Oh, I've been targeted. Let's just zip through there. No. Yeah, so we'll miss the lightning. It's funny, the one thing I've noticed actually is this thing, if it's in water. So it's in water, there's not that much. It's not here. There was a place where he was standing in the water and the oxygen meter was going off. So his stamina wasn't going up. So I had to literally get him to jump out of the water to get his stamina back. Oh, we're gonna move, move. So yeah, so it's like a combination of his breath attack and diving through to cause damage. Oh no, I've been targeted. Right, we'll wait a bit and then we'll jump away. So yeah, just jump away. I don't ever have to like dive too far. There's plenty of notice, you know, when you're being targeted. So you've got like a little counter up showing you when you're gonna. Oh no, now is not the time to be going to the toilet, Milo. You crazy dino, what were you thinking? Yeah, I think that's the one downside I'm finding of these bloomin' Managamas. They're always wanting to go to the toilet. I mean, who was doing your potty training? Tell them they made a bad decision. So yeah, so it's just a case of shooting it with a, you know, tech rifle, an assault rifle, a shotgun, you know, whatever you've brought to the attack, basically, because these ones I've got, they're doing quite a bit of damage anyway. But you obviously need a lot of ammo. I'm just pleased it hasn't like wandered off in the direction of those Phalonosaurs and Taffy, to be honest, because that would have been frustrating. I mean, I've lost Vince and his cronies, but that was a pity. Oh, dive! So yes, I mean, sometimes I can target it from here if it's reasonably close by. Oh man, go away! I don't want your lightning strikes. So there's two different ways I'm getting to attack it. I mean, I'm not like dashing about, so I can keep moving and get my stamina back with Milo anyway. So that's not too bad. It's just something that takes time. I think we're in about, I don't know, half an hour so far. So there's not that much left anyway. So just keep at it, basically. I think it's pretty straightforward from what I can see. I was just hoping I would have been able to get more out of Taffy there, but I couldn't quite tell if those shots were having any effect, to be honest. At some point I thought it was like shooting the that Titan, and it seemed as if the actual the element, you know, that was getting sort of like diverted, kind of like deflected somewhere, so that it wasn't hitting it. But I couldn't quite tell. You can't see like any numbers or anything, so it's a bit difficult. It's probably because I was so far away, maybe. Well, I felt far away. I had to be quite close to actually be able to do anything. Oh, come on, Milo. Ah, you're out of huff and puff. Right, okay, fair enough, dude. We'll get the shotgun out. We'll get the trusty shotgun out. Oh, no, come on. We're gonna move, keep moving. Right, now we'll get the trusty shotgun out. Where are you? Right, you get your stamina back, dude. Come on, reload. No, man, you were supposed to No, come on, move. Come on. Right, let's plug. Oh, sorry, Dodo. You weren't the target. Right, did you reload? Right, reload this bloomin' gun. Right. Are we hitting? No, we're not hitting it. Why are we not hitting you? You're too far away, that's why. Duh. Right, come on, Milo. Let's you and me do it from over here then. Come on. They must have tons of health. I mean, there's only a couple of times I've actually been targeted by the actual flock. Let's see, just out of curiosity, how far I go out. Ah, there you go. Right, so it was somewhere out here, I think, where it was saying, there you go. Yeah, it was somewhere in around in this area, I think, where I was getting that. There. You see, you got the message there where he's saying he's out of. He's losing oxygen. I mean, his head's out of the water, but he's not. He's for whatever reason he's drowning, so he doesn't get any stamina back. So that's something to bear in mind. I was just sitting around there and I'm thinking, why is his stamina not going up? And that's why. Right, there's no way I'm jumping off with this this low amount of stamina, otherwise I might never get away. I mean, it comes up pretty quickly. I could force feed him with a raw meat and it'll go a lot quicker. Oh, nope, that wasn't the plan. No. Oh, oh, that's funny. Well, there's a strategy you can try as well. I wasn't banking on that happening, but never mind. It's amusing if nothing else. Right, where the heck's Milo? Oh dear lord. Oh, Gordon Bennett, you're over there, mate. So that's something you could do. I suppose you could jump around with your tech armor. I think you've got to defeat these titans to get tech armor on the map. Nah, I want to finish it off with Milo. I think it'll be more amusing, because I don't need much in the way of like XP left, to be honest. I think I'm finished. It's gone about as far as I can get. So I'd rather at least get Milo some credits. Although I don't know if you get XP for killing titans nowadays. There you go, buddy. Oh no! Drat, I forgot to bring the Oh. I forgot to bring the dermis, the tool for the dermis. Oh, see if I can make one. I wonder if Mary the monkey's still alive, because I left Mary the monkey in the greenhouse for some strange reason. Taxidermy. Yay! Let's make one of these. Hopefully that'll still be alive by the time I get to it. I think you can actually jump on them and do it while they're alive, like, as well, but... Oh, Gordon Bennett. Come here. Come on. Right, see if I can get a piece of you. There you go. Excellent. So, in terms of what have we got then? So we got... I've already got a better shield, to be honest. Oh, so you still get more armor. I've got some flak armor. We obviously got that. I already had that anyway. So we've got some ghillie armor. We've got some rockets. We've got the dermis there. Yeah, so we're getting a bit of ghillie armor. Some blueprints for flak armor. We've got some slightly improved tech leggings. It'll be interesting to actually do that. I've got three blueprints for tech leggings. 2 for helmets, 1 for gloves, rail guns as well. I don't know if you can eat these. Can we? Do you want to eat? Do you want to have a munch on this thing? Nope, that wasn't the plan. Can you eat it? Ooh, do get something out of it. You keep nibbling on it. Go on, dude. You keep going. All gone. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if you get. Hang on a minute, where did that XP? Oh, the experience boost will have come from killing it. That's why. Duh. Yeah, so I mean, it's not. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I think it was a bit of a waste of time. Well, that thing's still up in the air. It was a bit of a waste of time having the Velonosaurs by the looks of it, because I put them down there. I set them to high targeting range, but the trouble is that thing just didn't seem interested. I mean, maybe if I didn't have the base there and I'd just left them down there, they'd have ended up on the same fate as Vince and his crew. They've got like 10k health these ones, but I don't think they would have lasted. I mean, Taffy started taking damage because I forgot about her. She took quite a bit of damage because she was just sitting around doing nothing. The plan was I was going to bring Milo out, and then I was going to try Taffy, but that Titan, he must have caught sight of them and decided to start targeting them. So, you know, there's definitely a tip for the future, is I don't want anything left lying around there. That was the plan. I was going to clear that area out, to be honest. but I left Vince and his crew there just, you know, on the off chance that I'd be able to, you know, they'd be able to target it. But for whatever reason, maybe they're just too far out of reach. Was the reason why I had these at such a height, because I thought these would target it, but it wasn't so high up. It's a lot lower down than this cliffside, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, I mean, it is pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward enough. I would definitely suggest bringing along, you know, things like the assault rifle, the shotgun, because they can do quite a bit of damage. For the main damage, though, I mean, I think you can get quite a lot of it out of things like, you know, out of your man of armor, though. What I found best is just basically jumping up there. If you don't have your base where I've got mine, I mean, you can pretty much just settle down there, and then you don't have to jump so high all the time. And then what you can do is just basically just shoot it with its breath weapon. That was doing quite a lot of damage. You can also do, you know, dive through it. If you dive through it, you cause quite a bit of damage. As long as you keep moving around, because I mean, this man of armor moves really, really quickly. So you can move around along on the floor and what have you without having to worry too much about the lightning striking you, because, you know, as long as you're still moving, you'll get out of the way quick enough, it seems. You just literally got to just jump in the air even. I mean, I didn't notice any particular damage while I was up in the air, which kind of makes sense, because, you know, there's no earth, you're not touching the ground, so theoretically you shouldn't get electrocuted anyway. No, I mean, that was pretty straightforward. So I mean, we've got a few things. I mean, I think the key takeaway is it does take quite a bit of time. I think it took me about, what, 45 minutes or something, which is a fair bit of time, to be honest. It's probably easy just going after the desert titan if you're after the loot anyway. I'm sure you'll get better loot out of the desert titan, out of the forest titan, I should say, rather. I'm not sure if it's worth, like, keep doing the desert titan. It's worthwhile doing it to get the tech engrams. You know, you'll get engrams off this one, you'll get ones off the forest ones, and then you'll get the one off the ice one. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm not going to complain. Pretty easy enough done. So I think the next thing to probably go after will be the ice titan. I know whereabouts its cave is because I stumbled across that. The trick is how to get through there, because I went in there. I was just wandering by with Milo here, and there's, like, I think it was polar bears came out with. So they were pretty high level ones as well. So I'm gonna have to think of something to take in there. I mean, if it's a big enough cave, I'll probably go in with T-Rexes, similar to what I did with the forest cave. But after I've done that one, it'll be a case of then trying to tame them, because I'm still not sure how to tackle the King Titan, because I think there's somewhere in the notes, if I can find it, I think it's this one. It's this one here. Yeah. See, that's what I think. That's the suggestion there, is to use these titans against the King Titan. The only drawback is that the way it's designed is that the idea is you've got 3 people controlling those little lieutenants. You know, one person on the Desert Titan, one on the Forest Titan, and one on the Ice Titan. But in this case, it's only me, so I might have to take a big army across with me, because I don't know how these things will, you know, once I figure out how to tame them, I don't know how they're going to behave on their own. You know, if you tell it to target something, because I get the impression the idea is you go in there with the Forest Titan, use the Forest Titan to block, and he just tanks it all while the other 2 Titans take on the actual King Titan, because the Forest Titan's got a special ability where it can resist a lot of damage. But I'm going to be on my own doing this, so I might have to take quite a lot of maybe T-Rexes in or something, or, you know, bring a Parasaur in there. But I'll have to find that place first. It's out there somewhere. I think it's way up in the northern section, probably where all those blooming Gigas and Wyverns are. They've probably dumped it there. That's where you've got to probably summon it from. But anyway, I mean, that was pretty easy enough to do. Just took a bit of time. Easy enough to do. Just using your man of armor, and as I said, just jump off with shoot it with your assault rifle, tech rifle, you know, shotgun, whatever you've got to hand, and then go back up and with your man of armor and take it on again. I mean, not too bad, because, you know, this man of armor, it's not the top level. She came from 144 parents. That was the highest level I'd gotten so far. So yeah, I did pretty well, I think, out of it. So yeah, I mean that was definitely an interesting fight, but I don't see me repeating it. I'm all able to do it. Just keep doing it on the Forest Titan. That seems to be the easier one. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed watching this. If so, then do please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more content, then yeah, do subscribe. Just remember to click the little bell icon, and then that way you'll get notifications when new content comes out. And if you've got any comments, suggestions, even any better strategies on how to deal with this Desert Titan, then yeah, do please post those in the comments section below. So, till the next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye!